Eternal Atake.
All in all, just bricks in the wall. Alright. What's good? What's poppin'? Welcome back to my channel that I never upload on because I'm lazy as hell. Okay, so Uzi just dropped Eternal Atake. Finally, I think it's been like 2 years. So I'm gonna give you guys my impression on my first reactions to each song he released in this album. Let's get into it. So with the 2 tracks that Uzi dropped before the album dropped, Futsal Shuffle and That Way, that is kind of how I expected the majority of this album to be. I think, so if you scroll down the list of the album, let me pull it up here. And you guys have to remember, this is always a first reaction, first take. I've gone through albums plenty of times where I listen to it once, doesn't sound too good, but then it grows on me and it gets better over time. So I know there are a lot of huge Uzi fans, including myself. I have a huge respect for Uzi because he's different. He's kind of a pioneer. I don't hear a lot of people that sounded like Uzi before Uzi came out. So I have a lot of respect for him. Plus, he reminds me, he can spit and he can really vibe and be wavy on the beats. So he reminds me a little bit of a Young Thug and Lil Wayne mashup. And that's why I fuck with him heavy, because Lil Wayne's my favorite rapper, a top 3 of all time. So anyway, we're gonna name off the tracks. It goes Baby Pluto, Lo Mein, Silly Watch, Pop, You Better Move, Homecoming, I'm Sorry, Celebration Station, Bigger Than Life, Chrome Heart Tags, Bust Me, Prices, Urgency featuring Sid, Venetia, I said that wrong, I know I did, but you know which one I'm talking about. Secure the Bag, P2, and Futsal Shuffle, That Way. There are 18 total tracks. So, for about the first, my neighbor just came outside and look how my neighbor's dressed right now, walking her dog. Bruh. Back to what I was saying. So Baby Pluto through about track 10, Chrome Heart Tags, it's kind of mushy to me right now because it all sounds kind of similar. It's got a quick beat drop and it's just Uzi kind of spitting on it. It's nothing really crazy to me. The beats are decent. The lyrics aren't anything special. They just kind of seem like dump off tracks that aren't really like anything spectacular to me off first listen. But I'm gonna get into the ones that I really liked and the ones that I feel kind of brings out the best version I think Uzi has. Bust Me, Venetia, Vanessa, fucking A. I can't even say it. Venetia. Bro, roast me in the comments because I can't even fucking pronounce that. Anyways, Futsal Shuffle, That Way, P2, Prices, those are the best tracks so far to me. Overall, I'm gonna give the album off first listen like a 7 out of 10. Uzi has a lot more in him than this. And I think after waiting for so long for this album, it was a little underwhelming listening to it first take. So I want to know what you guys think. Because when you're a fan of the person, you have to step away from being a fan and you have to turn into just a critic and listen to it for what it is. It's music. Throughout the years of music being made, you have to remember the most beautiful albums being released to us. Some music that releases is just there. And some music that's released is a fucking masterpiece from start to finish. Thank you for coming back to the channel. Subscribe, put the notifications on, because for some reason YouTube's turning into its own control center even more than it already has, and they are only putting videos out that are for their agenda. So I will see you guys in the next one. Like I said, put them notifications on, subscribe if you want to chill with your boy, like the video, comment. I want to know what you guys thought of Eternal Atake. There were points where I needed this album to drop yesterday, but then it came out today and I completely forgot that it was releasing. If it was even supposed to release today, I don't even know. But if there's any advice I can give the new generation of rappers, it's don't think about the money you're making from the music that you're gonna put out, because I think that that's what most artists are being like drawn to, is the album sales and all that, whereas most people are gonna be drawn to your album based off how much emotion you put into it and how we connect to the album. So I'll catch you in the next one. I'm gonna upload this video right now and get this shit going. Peace the fuck out.
That girl, she got on my clone. I told that little girl that she got it, she's too bad.